Chapter 2. Kings. In the name of the highest, the compassionate, and the merciful, may no man disturb my peace without cost. Let the poor know that their safety is in the highest, who asks only attention as tribute. Let the wicked continue to accumulate their tax, for it shall be used to build right and just nations. In the beginning there was life. There was life before the reader arrived at this page. There is life as these words are read, and there shall be life long after these pages are closed. Life precedes memory. Life survives forgetting. Life shapes life. The living forms the living and brings forth new expressions of existence. Nothing that lives does so in isolation. All living things are shaped by that which lives around them, before them, and within them. Dominion and design. In the beginning, man was fashioned around the throne of God and throughout it, not above it nor beneath it. Man was not created to replace God, but to administer life under divine principle. Man was given dominion over the living, not ownership of it. Dominion is stewardship, exercised with responsibility, not control exercised by force. They were made with the capacity for many thoughts and many ideas, and they were made in pairs so that multiplication would occur without imbalance. Neither was to tip the throne of God against the other. Neither was to rule over the other. Their rulership was to be exercised together, in love for truth, thereby bringing balance to life. The first trespass. In love for truth, it came to pass that at a certain point in life, one sought to sit upon the seat of God, not as steward, but as ruler over another. This was not ambition alone. It was the desire for supremacy. The other, sensing this trespass, responded in self-defense and sought rulership in return. Thus, the first fracture occurred, not in God, but in relationship. Fear entered consciousness. Fear introduced the expectation of loss. Loss introduced the concept of death. A deep sleep threatened to fall upon the living, one that would bring forgetfulness. From this sleep, fear was reborn into a new form of life, one that moved not upright in clarity, but craftily in concealment, like a serpent sliding along its belly. This description is figurative, not zoological. It describes consciousness lowered by fear, not anatomy altered by curse, knowledge and consequence. This change did not occur because of ignorance, but because of knowledge. Knowledge made man wise enough to comprehend consequence. Wisdom revealed that one who seeks power over another inevitably produces conflict. Thus, the one who attempted to sit upon the seat of God while invoking love, truth, balance, and life found those very principles in contradiction with the act of trespass itself. Time was reborn in a new light. For when consequence is recognized, sequence begins, and so it was established. Love for truth shall bring balance to life forever among the living. Sleep, death, and forgetting. To those who attempted to occupy the throne of God, sleep came swiftly. Wisdom faded, not because it was destroyed, but because death had been recognized and thereby given life as a concept. Death, once acknowledged, became a teacher, but also a terror. This deep sleep ran from truth and returned only to restore balance through love. Yet love, when distorted by fear, transformed into lust, and love in defense of balance came to hate the lie. Thus, truth begot a lie, love begot hate, balance begot chaos, all made possible by life itself. It was then decided that the throne would remain empty, taboo, untouchable, existing only as idea rather than seat. The withdrawal of the throne. The gods were satisfied with this arrangement for a time. Knowledge was preserved in writings, symbols, and oral traditions, books like trees bearing fruit. As men multiplied upon the earth, fear multiplied with them. Death became contagious, not biologically, but psychologically. Men sought refuge not in God directly, but in other men. The birth of Pharaoh. Good men, those who feared death yet respected wisdom, took refuge in knowledge. They gathered the displaced, the oppressed, and the fleeing. These leaders did not seize thrones. They organized life. Thus was born the institution later called Pharaoh. Pharaohs are monarchs in responsibility, not tyrants in rule. They grant authority to kings and sultans under the principles of love, truth, balance, and life, later refined as Ma'at, but they do not rule over them. Their function resembles that of a federal authority in relation to states. They advise, unify, preserve standards, and protect continuity. In essence, pharaohs are grand ministers and national priests, each serving a distinct expression of life, which is God in manifestation. The priest king among the most renowned of these was Melchizedek. He held the spirit of Pharaoh without seizing the title. He defended righteousness without occupying the throne. He protected peace without claiming dominion. For this, he earned the title King of Peace. This is the highest expression of kingship. The anointing of kings are anointed by God to minister to refugees, those displaced by imbalance, tyranny, and fear. They do not govern by force, but by principle applied through understanding. There is a science to instruction. There is method in teaching. There is precision in guiding groups toward harmony. When this science is lost, life itself becomes the laboratory. Cause and effect must be studied. Records must be kept. A proper record includes the belief, the test of the belief, the conditions surrounding the test, the resulting outcome, knowing and believing God is the knower. Pharaohs, priests, kings, and people are believers. A true believer does not pretend to know. He knows that he believes. Because of this, he is unafraid to test belief, to refine it, and to correct it. He welcomes knowledge because knowledge matures into wisdom, and wisdom into comprehension, the true fear. Fear does not lie in knowing or not knowing. Fear lies in resetting knowledge before it can be preserved, in losing progress and being forced to begin again from ignorance. For this reason, priesthoods and kingdoms were protected, not to hoard power, but to prevent a collective deep sleep called death from overtaking humanity entirely. It is the same fear as a man overturning a chessboard mid-game or losing power before saving progress. These teachings are guarded not by walls or weapons, but by love, truth, balance, and life.